Hey, what is up, guys? Tyler here with Secure Team. I'm extremely happy to be back from a much-needed vacation. And you know what? It was good, because it gave me a chance to spend some time with my family, block out all of the noise for a week or so, and coming back and getting back to the channel, I feel totally reinvigorated in my passion for this topic, finding answers regarding the alien and UFO phenomenon. And so, with that, let's jump right back into it. Now, a couple different things that I want to talk to you guys about today. Real quick, the first of which was whatever happened today on YouTube, on Instagram, on, I've heard Snapchat, Vimeo as well, another major video sharing website. Virtually all of the major video sharing platforms, including YouTube, went down today for about an hour. You guys may have seen this. It's been a couple of hours now, maybe 2 hours since it happened, but I had gone to log in and it said you are unable to sign in. And I said, oh man, they've deleted my channel. They've finally done it. Come to find out, went to Twitter, it was happening to everyone. No one was able to sign into YouTube. A ton of people weren't even able to see YouTube, period. And that's when I started seeing other tweets and social media posts about all of these other major networks like Instagram, like Vimeo. Vimeo, I'd say, is the second largest video sharing platform behind YouTube, and the site wouldn't even load. This is what you would get when you went to it. It's back up now finally, but all of these major video sharing sites were down for about an hour, give or take, just a little bit ago. And that's strange to me, because I was talking to my friend Jeremy Corbell, which there's something from him that I want you guys to check out here in a minute, but I was talking to him about what could be the cause of this, because just one video sharing site going down, okay, that's happened before. YouTube's gone down or had problems, but usually it only lasts for 10, 15, 20 minutes and they have it back up. But multiple, virtually all of the major video sharing websites going down, and for almost an hour each, almost like some sort of coordinated event. I mean, it's almost unheard of. It is unheard of. And so I don't know what's going on. This is a developing story. Everything seems to be back up running, but the fact that YouTube goes down, Vimeo goes down, Snapchat goes down, Instagram, there was a ton of different ones, and you'll get different social media posts about different, there are probably others that I'm not even, or that I've not seen yet that went down as well. So I'm trying to figure out what happened here. Was there something online today that they didn't want us to see video of? But why take the whole platform down? I don't know. Was this some hack attack, a DDoS attack? But again, it's very hard to bring down these massive online video sharing companies, let alone one after the other all at the same time. So I thought I'd get your guys' take on it. Everything does seem to be back up running. If we do get a reason put out, who knows what we can believe, basically, you know. This could have easily been some sort of hack attack, but again, it's very tough, and one after the other like that, I mean, just one would have been a major thing, and to be down for an hour. So tell me what you guys think, and I'm going to continue digging for answers. So with that being said, let's jump into some other news. I know you guys are probably dying for some old school Secure Team UFO videos, and that's what I want to show you guys today, along with some totally historic news coming courtesy of my friend Jeremy Corbell, the filmmaker who just made the film about Bob Lazar and with Bob Lazar. So stay tuned for that. But two videos here, the first of which totally unexplained to me. The second, I have a kind of an idea of what it could be, but I wanted to get your guys' opinion on that. So here is the first clip, where I have no idea what this is. It's very mysterious, posted by Paul Madden of YouTube with the title UFO, Silent, Fast, and Strange.
What the
Okay, so this occurred above Belfair, Washington, and we don't have any further details about it. I mean, it's just a straight, unexplained UFO sighting. I mean, what more can we say about it other than to analyze it? And so I'm showing you the best zoomed in or filtered shots that I could get. And this has a really, really strange shape to it. And I don't know any aircraft that would look like this, but immediately after watching this for the first time, it did remind me of a couple of other unexplained objects that were captured all the way back during the Apollo moon landings. I've done extensive videos featuring what amount to probably thousands of UFOs captured in photographs and video film footage while they were flying above the moon, down on the moon. But in particular, there were a couple of UFOs that they captured above the moon, one of which they were flying above it in the capsule. They hadn't landed yet, and you're seeing that image here. This is from Apollo 10. And they were flying over the moon. One of them pointed the telephoto lens out the window, and as they were taking hundreds of snapshots, one captured a very mysterious object flying past them, in between them and the moon, that looks kind of similar to what we're seeing in the skies above Washington in this new footage. Now, there was another sighting above the moon, this time from Apollo 11, where again, they're orbiting the moon, they're getting much closer down to it to land, and in the distance, we have this sort of, another, like we're seeing here, sort of elongated object with other objects around it. And I'm not saying this is exactly what we're seeing here, but it reminded me of those two UFOs and others that were captured above the moon. I'm sure there are many more that have been captured above Earth. But yeah, no idea what this is, so really interesting, fast, strange, and silent. Moving through the skies above Washington, looks like multiple objects, then it looks like one. So, I don't know how to explain it. Put your comments down below. Now, this next piece of footage captured above Miami, I'm on the fence about, because I've seen footage like this before where it turned out that it was just a bunch of skydivers that were holding fire torches, these torches that created these massive flames, so they look like dancing flames. And I thought that's what this was at first, and it very well may be, but a couple of people pointed out to me that if these were skydivers, how exactly do these glowing objects seem to stop in midair and just sit there for what feels like a very long time? They break off into formation and just sit there, which obviously skydivers don't do. I mean, you're going one direction fast, and that's towards the ground. And it looks like we're not seeing that here, so very strange. Check this out.
Eso. Se están moviendo.
¡Ay, Dios mío!
Oye, ¿será uno?
Están cayendo. Hay uno que está cayendo más. Hay uno que se
Increíble.
apagó.
Oye, ¡qué espectáculo, brother!
¿Pero qué cosa es eso? Niña, fírmalo bien.
Lo
¿Por
estoy
qué los de
filmando.
arriba no caen?
No sé.
Lo estoy filmando.
Mira, ahí
Hay
arriba.
un avión arriba, ¿cómo se lo ve
No,
arriba?
es un avión.
Es un avión que lo está espiando, brother. Eso no son meteoritos, pa. Mira, el avión lo está
Pero
espiando.
se están
Mira.
poniendo grandes.
¡Ay, Dios
Están
mío!
cayendo. Pero
No,
están
está
bajando.
viendo, luego súbete la silla para que lo vea mejor. Súbete.
2, 4, 6.
Cuidado la silla.
No, yo no aguanto, súbete.
¿Pero qué es eso tú?
Dios
2, 4,
mío.
2, 4,
¿Pero
6.
qué es eso?
Mira cómo se unen.
Mira, uno, dos.
Hay un avión, mira, ese avión de arriba lo está espiando.
Okay, so there, as you guys saw, multiple objects, what appear to be flames or look like flames, could very well have been skydivers. But what was strange to me is the fact that they could stop and be suspended in midair like that. And so that is what made me want to share this and say, okay, let me get a second opinion here. Either way, we can figure it out as something we can use to debunk further footage or to keep as an unexplained sighting. So tell me what you guys think down below about that. And lastly today, speaking of my friend Jeremy Corbell, the filmmaker, well, he has a new interview that he just posted. It's a 2-part interview where he is sitting down, got a chance to sit down, with the lead pilot surrounding that Pentagon UFO footage that was recently released, I think it was last year, so not totally recent, but one of the pieces of Pentagon UFO footage featuring what has been dubbed the Tic Tac UFO. And now recently we have all of these other fighter pilots that have come out, both from the East Coast and the West Coast, who are admitting out of sheer frustration that they have been witnessing and experiencing and interacting with unknown craft. And well, this pilot here, who is, by the way, one of the most experienced fighter pilots in American history, he sat down with Jeremy Corbell for his only long-form interview about what he experienced back in 2004 when he engaged a UFO with his fighter jet. The close encounter, which later then became known around the world as the Tic Tac UFO event, which the government even confirmed. And so not only did this guy see the Tic Tac UFO while he was flying in his jet, he interacted with it, he engaged it, he chased it. And this is his only interview where he's actually sat down and given a long-form interview, and he does it with Jeremy Corbell and George Knapp. And so yeah, I want you guys to check it out. If you want to hear from the horse's mouth, the pilot who was there, who engaged one of these things, one of these UFOs we've been talking about for a while now on the channel, these UFOs that are dropping down from 60,000 feet up down to right above the ocean, chasing fighter pilots, interrupting their training exercises. Check out this interview. The first part of it, it's about 40 minutes long, and I will post a link to it down below. So really, really cool, interesting times, and we will continue following them as usual right here on Secure Team. So stay tuned, it's good to be back, and I will see you all here in just a bit.